Are you looking for a new adjustable bed? Or are you on the internet doing some research to find out which is the right adjustable bed for you? Well, if such is the case, you've reached the right place. Hello, my name is Lee Carter. I'm president of Sleep Essentials. What I have here is an adjustable bed, as you can see. I'm going to teach you about adjustable beds, show you about features, differences, things to take into consideration, and then I'm going to teach you about mattresses. Now, I'm going to be fairly brief on the mattress portion, but I'm going to get to the most important aspects of a mattress, because the most important thing about considering buying an adjustable bed is the mattress you use on it. Obviously, the mattress has to bend. Not any inner spring mattress will work on an adjustable. It has to be something that can bend. So I'm going to talk about mattresses. I'm going to spend a lot of time talking about mattresses for adjustable beds. So you're going to get a lot of information in this video. Well, what we're looking at here is a split king. As you can see, there's two sides. One side is elevated, the other one's flat. Both sides are independent of each other, and the mattress is split into two mattresses. Now, what I'm talking about, or what I'm referring to here, is a Leggett Platt adjustable bed. Leggett Platt is the largest manufacturer of adjustable beds. And in my opinion, they make, for the money, the best adjustable bed. I'm going to show you the features that distinguish the Leggett Platt from another brand. And when you see the differences, you're going to see, yes, this is definitely a better design. Now, obviously, people who are looking for adjustable beds, they want to raise their head up, they want to raise their feet up. There are some other features that need to be taken into consideration. I mean, you can buy cheaper adjustables that only raise the head and won't raise the feet. I can assure you, you probably want to spend a little extra money to be able to raise the feet. The comfort really is going to come from being able to raise the feet up. This is more specifically, even though this is Leggett Platt, this is specifically the Escape Plus model. Now, Leggett Platt makes about, I haven't counted them, somewhere around 20 different models of adjustables. I'm promoting the Escape Plus. I can sell you any model that Leggett Platt makes. And if you want to look at all the different models and features of Leggett Platt, you can click on this link here. It'll take you to the Leggett Platt website, and you can look at the different features and functions. Now, I'm going to tell you specifically about the Escape Plus and what distinguishes a Leggett Platt. Now, of course, this bed raises the head and the feet. It's completely adjustable. This one's actually not all the way up. I'm going to raise it up. It'll raise up some more. A lot of times people ask, you know, how high will it stand up? And it'll sit up to enough to make your pillow fall off. It'll sit up so that you can sit up and read in bed or watch TV in bed, and it'll go flat. The feet will go up higher. As you can see, you can raise the feet on up. Complete adjustability. Now, as far as how much the feet raise or how much the head raises up, it's pretty universally the same among all adjustable brands. Okay, so this is completely adjustable in that way, just like everybody else. Now, this particular model, it's called the Escape Plus. You have two programmable positions. So let's say, for example, you like sitting up. Well, I'm going to lower the feet a little bit. Let's say you like sitting up watching TV in that position. Okay? You program in your favorite watching TV position. So when you come in at night, you want to sit down and watch TV, hit that button, it goes to that position. You have a second programmable position. Let's say you like to sleep in a much lower, in all likelihood, a much lower position. I'm not going to go all the way down necessarily. Let's say you sleep in that area. You can program in your second favorite position. You have a flat button. You hit the flat button, the bed goes flat. Like when you get up in the morning, you're ready to make the bed up, hit the flat button, it goes flat, then you can make the bed up. This has a dual massage. Now, I'll just be honest with you, about 90% of the people that buy adjustable beds really don't care about the massage. I'm going to tell you about the massage so you'll know a little bit about what it's all about. It vibrates. You have a vibrating area in the head position or upper torso, and then you have a vibrating mechanism in the legs. And they're independent of each other, so you can operate one without the other, or you can operate them both at the same time. And there's 3 intensity levels, so you can have a very subtle vibration, and then you can have a much more intense vibration in the feet. And it could be nice if you've been on your feet all day and come home and massage, vibrate your feet area a little bit while you watch TV and relax. But again, probably 90% of people that buy adjustables don't care for the massage feature. Lastly, this particular model has an underbed light, little button here in the middle, cuts the bed, a little LED light on underneath the bed. This could be helpful if you and your spouse sleeping together and one of you has to get up in the middle of the night and go to the restroom or whatever, go get a drink. You need a little light to see around. Because the light is under the bed, you've got some light to see around that won't wake up your spouse. That's what the underbed light is for. I've always kind of laughed. I think it's a neat feature, but at the same time, you got to find your remote control in order to cut the light on. So you still have to look around in the dark, but at least that's better than stumbling in the dark. But anyway, those are the features. Now, what distinguishes a Leggett & Platt model, and especially in the Escape, not all Leggett & Platt models have this feature. Now, I hope you'll notice at the foot of the bed here, there's a gap. What has happened as you raise the head of this bed up, I'm going to kind of show you, as the head of the bed is coming up, notice it's moving backwards. The whole bed is moving backwards. Now, this is called a Wallhugger feature. Why is it important? Well, it keeps you closer to your nightstand than it otherwise would. Notice the gap here is about 12-14 inches. So the whole bed, as the head of the bed has raised up, the whole thing is moved backwards towards the wall to compensate for the gap that normally would be growing at the head because the head is coming up. That keeps you closer to your nightstand than otherwise would be. Your upper end are more expensive models will have the Wallhugger feature, and that is unique to Leggett & Platt. I'm going to show you another model of Leggett & Platt, not Leggett & Platt, another manufacturer who has the Wall Snuggler feature. I'm going to show you the difference. But pay attention, this has about a 12-inch gap, so the whole bed is moved backwards about 12 inches. Take a trip with me real quick and I'll show you a different model. Okay, in contrast to what I was showing you, the Leggett & Platt Escape Plus, I have here the Revery 5D. The Revery is a different manufacturer of adjustable beds. The 5D is the model. This model, I want to show you the contrast, and this is I think an important contrast when considering an adjustable bed. As I was showing you in the Leggett & Platt, it has a Wallhugger feature. As you raise the head of the bed, the whole bed moves backwards to keep you closer to your nightstand. The Reverie here has the Wall Snuggler feature. Supposedly, it moves backwards to keep you closer to your nightstand. It snuggles the wall, so to speak. I want to illustrate to you the difference. As I'm raising the head of the bed up, as you can see here, the head of the bed is coming up. Pay attention to the foot. Now, the foot of the bed, or I should say the whole bed, is moving backwards. Hopefully you can see it in the video. I'm going to raise it all the way up so you can see how far it moves backwards. Far enough for the pillows to fall. Okay. Notice the gap at the foot of the bed is only about 4 inches. So the bed did move backwards, but it only moved backwards about 5 inches. As you can see, most of your gap is here, not there, which means it didn't move backwards very far. It's not keeping you closer to your nightstand as well as the Leggett & Platt model, Wallhugger. This is a very important feature for most people. I can tell you with experience, when I show the feature to people are interested in sitting up in their bed. They want to be able to reach their nightstand. The Reverie model Wall Snuggler doesn't snuggle the wall very well. As you can see, there's a gap. The gap is here more than it is here. It did not move backwards. So there's a difference, a contrast between the Leggett & Platt and the Reverie. There's different manufacturers out there in addition to the Reverie or the Leggett & Platt. You want to investigate that feature. I know you're going to go into a mattress store, probably look at a Tempur-Pedic adjustable. I'm going to talk to you about that a little bit here in a minute. Pay attention to whether or not it moves backwards. I've seen a commercial recently on TV, and it shows, they have beautiful beds, and it shows the adjustable, and they're sitting up in the adjustable, and most of the gap is here. I don't know if all Tempur-Pedic adjustables are like that. Maybe they have different models of adjustables. The cheaper model, the more expensive, higher quality will move backwards. On the TV commercial that I saw, the gap was at the head, not at the foot, so it did not move backwards. So now you have a contrast to compare Wallhugger versus Wall Snuggler. Doesn't snuggle very well. All right, now I'm going to talk to you about the mattress, the most important aspect. Okay, now that we've covered the adjustable beds, there's lots of different models. Again, go to Leggett Platt, or it's actually lpadjustablebeds.com. The link is here on my video if you want to click on that and check out all the different models. Not every model of Leggett Platt has the Wallhugger feature. Some don't. They're a little less expensive, so if you want to save some money. But if it's important to you to be closer to your nightstand, obviously the Wallhugger feature is important. A couple of things before I get into the mattress. The sizes of adjustables. Well, adjustable beds come in all sizes. Eastern King, split or not. As you can see, I've got an Eastern King split here. You can have it so that it's an Eastern King without having it split. California King, both split or not. You have a Queen, either split or not, and a lot of there are quite a few companies that do not offer a split queen. Leggett Platt does offer split queen, and I also offer the mattresses in a split queen. So if you have an existing queen size bed, you want an adjustable, I can tell you right now, 95% of people that buy adjustables will buy them split, so that the husband and wife can be at different positions at different times, because you're not going to agree to be in the same position. That's why it's important to split it. I point that out to people when they're buying adjustables. You're probably going to want to split it. 5% of the people don't want it split. And you can get it in a queen. You can get it in a full, but you can't split a full, and you can get it in a twin. So all different main sizes you can get. Now, one thing you want to take into consideration when buying an adjustable is obviously the sheets. As you can see, if it's split, and most people split them, you have a separate fitted sheet. In this case, with a queen, with a king, you're going to have a split king sheet set when you buy sheets for this. And what that means is your top sheet, your top covers and blankets will cover both beds, but your fitted sheet will be separate because they need to be independent of each other, so the beds can adjust independently. And so when you're looking for sheets, I highly recommend doing a little homework on that. Best place to buy sheets, especially if you're looking for a split king or a split queen or a split California king, you're going to look for a split queen sheet set, or a split king sheet set, or a split California king sheet set, so that the fitted sheet fits the two sides. There's two separate fitted sheets. So I hope that's clear. The best place to look for those, quite honestly, is online. You're probably not going to find split sheets in your local retailer. So you want to do this research online, Amazon.com, Overstock.com, or just do a Google search for split king or split queen sheet sets. So that's what you want to write in. Now, I want to talk to you about mattresses. What we have here is, on this mattress, or on this adjustable, is obviously a mattress that will bend so that it will work with an adjustable. Now, when you go in most mattress stores and look at adjustable beds, they're going to show you the adjustable, in all likelihood, with rare exception, in all likelihood, the mattress is going to be a memory foam mattress, like a Tempur-Pedic mattress, or an off-brand. There's lots, virtually everyone makes a memory foam mattress. Now, a memory foam mattress is an all-foam mattress, so obviously it'll bend with an adjustable. And a memory foam mattress, in contrast to, say, an inner spring mattress that has been created to bend, most people are going to say, when they're trying out the adjustables, that the memory foam mattress feels better. But this is the most important aspect in choosing an adjustable bed, and that's the mattress you're going to use. So I'm going to spend a lot of time with you from now on talking about mattresses. You need to know a little bit about memory foam. Memory foam is polyurethane. It's made from petroleum, so it's essentially plastic. And the chief characteristic of all plastic foam is that it softens substantially with use. This is critically important when evaluating which mattress to get. Now let me prove to you what I'm talking about. I've got a copy of a Tempur-Pedic law label off of a Tempur-Pedic mattress. As you can see here, it says, the law label says, distributed by Tempur-Pedic Incorporated, and at the top it says polyurethane foam 100%. So it's a Tempur-Pedic mattress is nothing but polyurethane foam. And that is the case with all memory foam mattresses. They're going to be, unless they happen to be a hybrid, in other words, an inner spring with memory foam on top, it's going to be all polyurethane. But if you think of memory foam, think polyurethane. It's plastic. The chief characteristic is that it softens substantially with use. Now, to prove that, I've got a copy of Tempur-Pedic's warranty. Most people don't read the fine print of the warranty, and there's a lot to be learned from the fine print. Manufacturers know that the consumer does not read the fine print, and they exclude from coverage the very things that are going to go wrong with their mattress. Now, I'm picking on Tempur-Pedic because they claim to be the best. I'm picking on Tempur-Pedic because most people have heard the name. They have a 20-year warranty. Now, this is an old warranty. Today, the warranty is only 10 years. They've reduced it down to 10. But I want you to notice in the fine print, it says here, it is understood that this limited warranty does not include a normal increase in softness of the Tempur material. So they're admitting to you that the polyurethane foam, because their mattress is nothing but polyurethane foam, softens with use. Now, the next question is, well, if it takes 20 years to soften, that would be good. In an adjustable bed, if you get 20 years out of it, a lot of people looking at these are, they're not 20 years old, they're 50 or plus. If it lasts 20 years, that would be fine. Let's look at how long it takes for a Tempur-Pedic. I want to say on average. It does vary a little bit because some people do have Tempur-Pedic mattresses a little longer than this, but it's pretty rare. eOpinion is a place where people write in about the products they buy. This woman writes, Tempur-Pedic did not last, not worth the money. For the first 4 years that I owned the mattress, I loved it. I'm now 6 months into the 5th year and I'm very disappointed. So 4.5 years, she says she's disappointed. She doesn't give specifics, but the next customer does. This next eOpinions post, this customer gets very specific. She writes, I was a die-hard Tempur-Pedic fan with the emphasis on was. Count the bed lasting for about 4 years only. My husband and I are both thin and his side started softening, there's the key word, after 4 years. It's now 4.5 years later. While my side's not as soft as his, it's catching up quickly and we both wake up with backaches. Well, she's waking up with backaches because the foam is soft and it no longer supports. And this reveals the reality in the Tempur-Pedic warranty that polyurethane foam softens with use and it does it very quickly. Now, the reason I can tell you this is because when I first opened my business, I had the largest selection of memory foam type mattresses. Now, I never sold Tempur-Pedic because I always felt like Tempur-Pedic was overpriced, that you were paying for a name. Since all memory foam is polyurethane, you can get another polyurethane foam, memory foam mattress. I used to sell Dormia. Now, the reason I'm sharing this with you, I don't want you to think that I'm necessarily picking on Tempur-Pedic. I'm just simply using Tempur-Pedic to teach you about polyurethane foam. Since when you go and look at an adjustable bed, chances are they're going to show you a polyurethane foam mattress on it. It's going to feel nice, but you need to know that it doesn't last. Now, I used to sell Dormia mattresses. Dormia was an all memory foam mattress, and I have a warranty. They had a copy of their warranty, and they had a 25-year warranty. And I had to learn the hard way that these memory foam mattresses don't last. But notice it says in the fine print, it is understood that this does not include a normal increase in softness in the foam. So they're admitting to you the very same thing that Tempur-Pedic admits. So what I'm teaching you is you can expect it to soften. My experience with selling Dormia is that it softened on every one I sold it to. And in fact, I sold a Dormia mattress to a man that probably weighed about 400 pounds. And he wore it out in 1 year. He called me. He was sleeping in a king by himself. He called me up and he goes, this mattress really has given out. And when I went over to his house, he showed me on the side of the king size that he slept, it gotten really soft. He goes, when I roll to the middle of the other side, it feels like it was when it was new. It's gotten really soft. 1 year. The point is, the firmer or the more a person weighs, the quicker they soften the polyurethane. It's going to soften. It's a matter of how quickly. Well, that's going to depend on its wear and tear, the weight of the user, how much the user turns over, and so forth. So a Tempur-Pedic possibly could last 6-8 years instead of 4 or 5 years like the testimonials I read you. But if you're a 400-pound individual, 300 or 400-pound individual, you're going to soften it much quicker. Now, this is very important to take note of because as you'll notice, if you're sitting up, if you're spending a lot of time sitting up in your adjustable bed, you're concentrating more weight in the sitting position. Unlike the man who was 400 pounds sleeping flat, He didn't have an adjustable. He wore it out in 1 year. If you're sleeping in a bed, an adjustable bed, and you're sitting up in it, you're concentrating more weight, you're going to soften it right there in that spot very quickly. So it should be readily apparent. Now let me give you a testimonial of what I'm talking about. I get emails and testimonials from many different customers that I talk to, and this one was written to me in July 2013. This man writes, I now have Tempur-Pedic. I sleep on an adjustable bed like a hospital bed that the head and legs go up and down. After 3 years on my mattress, there's a crater in the middle where I sleep all the time. I can't move position much in bed because I have MS, can't walk. So do you know a better mattress that will bend for adjustable bed but not have a crater develop in 1 to 2 years? 1 to 2 years. This man is complaining that because he's got a crater in his bed in 1 to 2 years in a Tempur-Pedic. Well, that's because the foam softens, and it softens quickly if you're sitting up in it. That's very important for you to know when buying an adjustable bed. Again, when you go in the mattress stores, chances are that's what they're going to show you. Now, what I have here on these adjustable beds is not memory foam. It's not polyurethane. It's latex. There's a big difference between plastic foam, polyurethane, and latex. Latex is the sap of a tree. Latex is real rubber, whereas polyurethane is a man-made plastic. Now, let me show you how long, on average, sleeping flat, of course, a latex mattress will last. Now, when I deliver mattresses I sell, I haul off the used mattress for my customers. Occasionally, I run across somebody who has a latex mattress. So I started documenting this to prove that latex mattresses is this durable. And let me tell you a little quick funny story. It's the reason why I started documenting this. I was beginning to learn, of course, memory foam doesn't last, so I started to move the memory foam out of my showroom to bring in brand name latex, because I was beginning to learn. I learned from another manufacturer's rep that latex, what it was and how durable it was, so I got rid of the memory foam and brought in latex. A man came in my showroom one day, and when he walked through the door, I could see him when he got out of his truck through the plate glass in the front of my store, and I thought, well, I won't sell that man anything but latex, because everything else he's going to destroy. I mean, even when you buy an inner spring mattress, it's padded, or the pillow top or the padding material is all polyurethane today. Polyurethane is the most used material in the production of mattresses, so you can understand why mattresses are not lasting. So I thought, I won't sell him anything but latex. When he came in through the door, I said, is there anything in particular you're looking for? And he said, oh, I'm looking for the cheapest mattress you got. Well, usually when people say that to me, I understand they're looking for a bed for a spare bedroom or for a child, something that's not going to get used much. So I took him over to the cheap stuff that I had, and I said, what size you need? And he said, king. And of course, I'm thinking in my head, most people don't buy kings for the spare bedrooms. I said, is this for you? He said, yes. Because I'm thinking, man, we're going in the wrong direction, because this big gentleman is going to destroy this mattress in no time. So I very gingerly said to him, do you mind if I'm very frank with you? And he said, by all means. I said, I deal with a lot of customers. I know what to expect as far as durability of mattresses from, different selling mattresses to different customers. I said, you're a very large man, and I can tell you the mattress that you're looking here won't last a year under your weight. And I don't want you to come back and be angry with me because I sold you a mattress didn't last. He said, I know. He goes, I bought expensive mattresses, I bought cheap mattresses, and the expensive ones have never lasted any longer than the cheap ones. So he had resolved himself to buying a cheap mattress every year. So I went about trying to explain to him, well, actually, you probably never had a latex mattress. A latex mattress will hold up your weight without getting the body impressions and softening. But as you can imagine, he was gun shy. He wanted proof that latex was that durable. I had no way to prove it. So I didn't make the sale that day. I probably could have sold him a latex mattress had I been able to prove to him that the investment in a latex mattress was worthwhile. So since I met him, I started documenting this information. Again, when I deliver mattresses I sell, I haul off the used mattress for my customers. The very first one I documented was this one here. I pulled the law label off of it, and as you can see here, it says all new material consisting of latex rubber foam. And you can tell by the law label it's kind of old. When I delivered her new mattress, I hauled off this one. I cut off the law label, and I turned to the woman. I said, do you have any idea how long you've had this latex mattress? She and her husband discussed it for a minute. She goes, I'm pretty sure we bought that in 1965. So I said to her, I said, would you be kind enough to write me a testimonial that you slept on this mattress for 41 years? And she said, happily. So she wrote me the testimonial here. She bought it in 1965 and slept on it for 41 years. And she says it still sleeps good. And the only reason she replaced it is the cover material had a worn hole in it. And she finally decided maybe I should buy a new mattress. You know, typically if a mattress sleeps really good, you don't go buy a new one, you end up sleeping on it for 41 years. This is the second one I picked up. I didn't talk to the customer, so I don't have a testimonial, but I pulled the law label off of it. As you can see here, it says all new material consisting of latex, rubber, foam. But interestingly enough, this latex mattress had a price tag stitched into the fabric corner of the mattress, $79.75. So that's a pretty good indication of its age. Several people have written me testimonials. I'll share with you just to back up 100% what I'm saying is true. This testimonial is written by Dot Poindexter. Probably shouldn't have mentioned her name, but anyway. She writes, in 1952, my husband and I purchased our first Englander foam rubber mattress. When we replaced this mattress 39 years later, it was still in excellent condition. There were no indentations, so in other words, there were no body impressions at all, and still as firm as the day we bought it. It hadn't softened. Unlike polyurethane foam that softens, latex hadn't softened in 39 years. The only reason they replaced it is because they went from a full size to a queen size. The next customer writes, Mr. Seitz, I won't mention his first name, he lives in Bedford. He said, when we moved into our house in February '69, we bought a king-size latex mattress from Sears. It's been a very comfortable mattress for 41 years. It has lasted through 3 sons and several dogs and cats. Our old mattress was a 5-inch thick latex, and it was comfortable until the end. It was comfortable for 41 years. Diane here writes me an email from South Carolina. We enjoyed our latex mattress for 35 years. And she sent me the label that was on it. It says 6-inch luxurious foam latex mattress. Now here's the longest one. I've heard of people having their latex mattress 50 years. This is the first, finally, I got a hold of an actual testimonial. This woman named Sid, she wrote me in May of 2013. She writes, I don't have too much money. Last paragraph says, I don't have too much money, but still been sleeping on a very comfortable latex mattress since 1963. 1963. That's 50 years. Most people won't keep a latex mattress 50 years, but the reality is that you could. It's that durable. Now, the reason I'm sharing that with you, if you're looking for an adjustable bed, you want something that's going to last. If you're going to spend your time sitting up in it, you want it not to soften. The only thing that's going to be properly durable for an adjustable bed is a latex mattress. Now, I'm not going to talk anymore about adjustables. I'm going to leave it there. I get into a lot of detail about mattresses, and I would love for you to take a look at that video. It's an hour and 20 minutes long. The link is here on my video. If you'll click onto that and watch the educational video, I'm going to go over what I talked about, the softening of the foam, but I'm going to go over a lot more information about mattresses. Seriously, you need to be very well educated before you spend your hard-earned money on a mattress. There's a lot more information I can share. You're looking for adjustables. I wanted to teach you about adjustables and a quick overview about mattresses. But I really encourage you to watch my full educational video on mattresses. It's an hour and 20 minutes long. Again, the link is right here on the video. Just click on that and watch that video. Because I'm going to talk to you about marketing gimmicks, the warranty gimmicks. We've kind of gotten a touch of that with Tempur-Pedic warranty and the Dormia warranty. The tricks that the mattress manufacturers do to get out of covering their faulty, cheap mattresses, and fire retardant chemicals. Please, when you click on this educational video, it's an hour and 20 minutes long, watch it till the end. The last 30 minutes, I think, is one of the most critical points you need to pay attention to. It's about fire retardancy, regulations by the Consumer Product Safety Commission. It means that you're sleeping in toxic chemicals when you buy a new mattress, in all likelihood. You need to learn about that information. Listen, if you're looking for an adjustable bed, please contact me. You can call me at 540-397-2337. You can get more information on my website, mattresseducation.net. That's .net, not .com. Mattresseducation.net. You see the link here. or come and see me. I'm in Roanoke, Virginia. I have a location in Richmond, Virginia. The phone number there is 804-396-1879. You can call me, or you can call them, my manager and my employees there in the Richmond area. I'm in Roanoke. Thank you for watching. I hope I've given you some good information on adjustable beds. I hope to see you or hear from you soon. Thank you very much for watching.